All right, good afternoon. I am April Brum, and you are joining episode 2. I know it looks like we're like all grown ups and doing really cool things. Episode 2, today is December 7th. I say the date because if we talk about programs and systems and prices and things like that on here, you will know that this was all current and true as of December 7th, 2023. So today's main subject is growing your email list. I'm literally going to jump right in. I'm not one of those that I would never say, oh, we're going to wait for more people to pop on and blah, blah, blah. No, all the people that are supposed to be here are here. We have Nancy and we have Marcy, and who knows who else is off camera, because only the folks that are on camera we can actually see. So I'm really thankful to have the opportunity to learn. And then I'm thankful to have the opportunity that I have to earn. And when I do those two things, I like to share them with my friends, because I also want my friends to earn. Because when we become rivers and not reservoirs, God will flow more things through us than he will to us. And that's just something that I believe. I can back it up with scripture that it's not in my head right now, but I do believe that we have the responsibility to give more. And when we earn more, we can give more. And so one of those examples is on Thursday night last week. In one of my income streams, it's the income stream that allows me to send cards and gifts. I just got this card in the mail today. There's all my family from Thanksgiving. And when we have the ability to send these cards and gifts, the customers that I have, if we sell, and I use that term loosely because I don't actually sell, I have customers that have used my link to open accounts with SendOutCards. When they do that, I earn a commission off of every card and gift they ever send, even if we lose touch. And so as a result of me introducing this to hundreds and hundreds of people over the last couple of years, November 30th, I think it was the end of the month, I had enough people ordering their cards and gifts to earn an extra 50% above what I made for the whole month. And so I took that bonus and divided it up, and I'm going to be giving it to my missionary families for Christmas. So I'm super excited to get to do that. It just thrills me to no end that because people are sending cards, I get to send missionaries more money. It almost seems like too good to be true, right? So what Nancy and I actually were just talking about, though, is she has an email list, and she is lots of things. She's an author. She's helping grandparents write about their faith to create a legacy for the grandchildren. It's all things that have such eternal value. And we were just talking about different ways that she could monetize that, and different ways that she could get the word out. And so that's what Rachel taught the other day. So one of the things I always want to really drill in during these learn and earn sessions, it's the room that you're in. The scarcity mindset that happens when people say, I don't have fill in the blank, therefore I can't do fill in the blank. Instead of you flip that, and how can I get fill in the blank so that I can do fill in the blank. So flipping that one wording and changing that one thing can mean all the difference in the world when you're earning, because I wasn't always able to do the things that I'm able to do. So I'm just going to share my screen and go over to the busy group in Facebook, and show you. I'm not going to play it necessarily. I'm going to play a little bit of it just so you can see what I'm talking about. But inside the busy group, I want you to think of busy as a community of really, really, really successful, smart people that want you to succeed. Wouldn't you go to that coffee shop over and over and over if you were trying to, hey, Mary Jo, Wouldn't you go to that coffee shop if you knew that there were people at that coffee shop that wanted you to succeed? They wanted to see you do well, and they were already 10 steps ahead of you, right? Of course you would go there and you would frequent there. So when people say to me, I don't have time to watch the videos and busy, but yet they want me to teach them how to make money because they're broke. And I tell them, the people that are making a ton of money and are successful are hanging out and busy. And they're learning from people who have millions of followers. So make the time to hang out and busy, even if this is your goal. If you're fine doing what you're doing, like, I don't want this to sound like tough love. If you're fine doing what you're doing and the status quo that you're at is good for you, then stay there. But what I keep hearing from people is, I need to make more money. I don't have any money and I need to make more money. And they just, that's the cycle that they're on, right? That's why I created these Learn and Earns, because I'm learning how to earn more money and I want to teach you, but I didn't invent any of this. I'm just basically funneling you down to the people to show you how to do the things. So I do have lots of different streams of income. I'll just go over that real quick in just a second, but I want to focus for just a minute on this one thing, because today's subject is build an email list. Rachel talked about this the other day. I want you all to, if you're not already, join the Busy Facebook group. It's busy.ai-the official community. Just join the group. And this is for folks doing a replay too. If you're watching this on the replay, comment replay below or send me a message and say I saw the replay, just so I'll know. But like Georgie Hagan is a friend of mine. She lives in the Dominican Republic. They live on a boat and she's monetizing that. She's going to do great monetizing that. But she did her About Me page and she posted it in the Busy group. And so then she's going to get some comments and see how to do that. Now, Rachel's training is in here. I'm looking, just scrolling. So in the Busy group, click on the little search bar and type in Rachel Miller. And there, it pops up first thing, 6 days ago. All right, let me make sure you can hear my computer sound. Share sound, there we go. All right, so we're just going to watch like 2 minutes of this so that you can see her teaching style if you've never done it before.
All of the emails, like you could pretty much ever need to send to your audience, to your people, to your subscribers, to keep them on your list, to keep them happy, and to keep them buying from you. Now, just so that you guys know, I'm Rachel Miller. I'm the creator of Busy. I'm also known for Moolah Marketing, as well as creating a media company with Holly, where we literally have hundreds of thousands of followers, and we like hundreds, I think we're around like into the millions of followers, to be honest. And we have hundreds of thousands of people on that email list. So when I'm talking about email lists, I'm going to be talking from a wide breadth of experience from the media company business, as well as from the course and content business of Moolah Marketer, because both of those businesses are slightly different in the way you like create the list and in the way you nurture the list and you drive that list to become buyers from you. Okay, guys, if you're here for the email class. We're teaching that right now, and buckle up, hang on tight, because we're about to get started. So if you're here for the replay, I want you to give #replay. That way I can find you later.
Okay, so I hope that helps. I want you to go back and find this, and it's 1 hour and 2 minutes. Yes, I know it's long, but how much is it worth to learn from someone who has millions of followers? So you are able to go do this for free in the Busy group. So if you're watching this on replay, go in the Busy group. Let me know you went in the Busy group. I do have a link for Busy if you decide to use it for this reason, but you also can just play around with it ad nauseum and do whatever you want to with it, right? Okay, so going back to, if you go to the Mail Some Joy marketing group, you're going to see under guides, my 8 streams of income. So this is for the folks watching the replay. I think you guys already know, but SendOutCards is my number one because it's the biggest. Several $1,000s are possible. We don't make income claims in the network marketing world. It's the only stream of income I have that's network marketing. You earn up to 30% of every card and gift anyone ever sends when they use your link to open an account. And I just thought of something, Nancy, when you said something about blogging. If you guys know bloggers, or if you can get a hold of some bloggers or get in front of some bloggers, that would be a great gateway to increase your income with SendOutCards if you're choosing to use it that way. You don't have to. You can be just a customer and send cards and gifts, and I'll be happy to have you. But if you have blogging friends, or you have a blog, there's that sidebar over there, or you do the little, I don't know if you're in Mediavine or Commission Junction, there's a million different clearing houses for earning affiliate income from companies like Walmart and whoever. So you always see bloggers say shop my Amazon faves, but you have to go through their Amazon link every single time in order for it to count. And then that cookie only lasts for 24 to 48 hours, sometimes maybe 30 days if you're lucky. But then if they go to Amazon 6 months later, you got nothing. And Amazon pays you what, 8 to 10%, maybe, depending on the thing. So SendOutCards, using that as an income stream for bloggers, they don't have to become the card lady. They're not the Amazon lady, and they still put Amazon links over there. So there's little graphics they can put over there. We've got one graphic that says send a free card. We've got one graphic that says 10 cards, 20 days, $20. That's the 10 card challenge. So they pay $20. They get 10 cards that they get to send anywhere in the world for $20. We cover the postage. Guess how much the affiliate earns every time? $10. It's a 50% commission. So I'm like, holy cow, what if one of these bloggers that has 1 million unique visitors every week posts about the 10 card challenge? That's significant. So little things like that, that's just what I think of when somebody says blogger. I'm like, oh my gosh. And you don't have to worry about cookies, because that person is now your customer for life. And you can't uncookie them. Like, is that a word? So anyway, SendOutCards is guide number 1. Guide number 2 is busy. Y'all, I have earned over $1,000 just sharing busy with about 25 or 26 people. There is money to be made, even if you don't actually do a lot of busy creating. And I think people forget about the copy shop. You can use busy just for the copy shop, to write blogs, to write your ads, all the things. That would be worth the $21 a month right there, just to have all that stuff written for you. And then Receipt Hog and Fetch are the 2 things that I use to log all my receipts in. And I get $40 or $50 worth of Amazon gift cards every once in a while. Takes a while to build up, but still. Facebook and Instagram. I don't actually earn from Instagram at the moment because their bonuses sort of come and go. It kind of, nobody knows how or why. But I do earn from Facebook for in-stream ads and things like that. And I'm about to hit 5,000 followers. So that will even go up even more once that happens on Facebook. Moolah is the other one. The social system. Let me pull up my document for that. So I saved all of these. These are my affiliate links for Moolah. 100 perfect people, ads made easy, conversation starters, digital launch pack. Here's group hack stack, and then list building toolbox. That's actually the thing that she gave access to everyone in Busy the other day, y'all. This is a $27 course on building your email list from the master of building an email list, and she gave it to everybody in Busy. That's worth Busy right there. So the bonuses that you get from being in Busy is also worth Busy, right? It sounds like a Busy commercial, but seriously, it's a commercial for earn more money, for crying out loud, right? And so she gives you an email as simple as brain dump, write the bank, schedule the thing, test and trash. And she teaches you how to do that in this list building toolbox. And so here's the landing page for that. And you get this course, 8 step-by-step video lessons, the ultimate resource pack, swipe full of email samples, a vault of our best list builder ideas. All that comes with this course, y'all. And the course comes free with Busy when you were doing that thing. I'm sure, I guess it's still going on. I don't know. I'm sure you could ask. But all of these courses, I earn 30% when someone buys a course. Makers is the other group that I'm in, and I think a few of you are in that group. But Makers costs $97 a month to be in this private group with her and all of her coaches, and you get all of these courses for free with it. And so, like, just today, they had a hot seat session live, and he went on there and helped everybody with their Facebook pages. Wouldn't you like a guru to come to your Facebook page and say, here's what you're doing wrong, and here's what you're doing right, and here's what changed? Yeah, I would. That's part of Makers. And I have so many people that I've referred to Makers that I don't even pay for it anymore. I've got at least 6 people in Makers at $97 a month. So I earn 30% of all their $97 a month every month. So that's another way that I earn. Do you see a trend? It's like, oh my gosh. Then there's affiliate marketing. So this was just one of the companies that I highlighted the other day. Avant Link is a legit affiliate clearinghouse. Very few companies run their own affiliate program. They usually run it through a clearinghouse, whether it's Commission Junction or Avant or Impact. Those are all different clearinghouses for affiliates. Okay. UpHabit, I'm still kind of playing with this one, but I did let y'all know that you can use UpHabit for your CRM. It kind of is a reminder system. So that if I say I met Nancy Vest today or yesterday, and then I want to follow up with her in a week, UpHabit will remind me and tell me, it'll give me her summary and then say, check with her on this. So that, to me, that's a good way to do it. Now, the last one I just added about a month and a half ago is Joyful Life with KJ. I have been sugar-free since September 28th of 2022. I lost 27 pounds within the first few months, and I kept it off all year long, and the holidays did not derail me. I learned in her course that I'm a sugar addict. I don't have a problem with sugar. I am a sugar addict. There's a difference between just liking it and needing it and really staying up late at night going, I got to go finish that other donut because I can't go to bed without it. So her affiliate program is something that I signed up for. You as the customer, and I'm talking to everybody who's watching this replay too, you get a 6% discount using my link, and I earn 30% of your purchase because I told you about it. So those are just a quick little rundown of my streams of income. If people in our group have other streams of income that are, you know, new and different and something that you love, please send me a message. If it's something that sort of jives with our community, then we'll talk about you putting your, you know, link and idea and on the next lunch and learn, or lunch and learn, or learn and earn. I'm too tacky for myself. And so, I think that that's what we were talking today, is building your email list. So I went into Busy, and I asked the calendar section of Busy to tell me some fun ways to build your email list. And this is because some of the stuff it came up with. Optimize sign-up forms. That's what you can use Busy for. Offer incentives. So you could say, sign up for my email list and get put into a drawing for a free gift. You could have a little giveaway for that. You could use lead magnets, which is another thing that Busy is good for. Partner with others. So collaborate with other businesses or influencers in your niche for co-promotions. I know a lot of people are not into, like, if somebody sells Plexus, they don't want to partner up with anybody else that sells Plexus because God forbid we lose a customer. But I'm here to tell y'all there's enough to go around. There are 300 million people in America and there's 7 billion people on the planet. You do not have to worry about competition. You just don't, because there's enough to go around. So collaborate with other businesses or influencers in your niche for co-promotions where you can tap into each other's audiences and potentially gain new subscribers. Because the person that you co-promote with may or may not be doing the same thing they're doing in a year. And you guys sort of gained each other's followers. And what if I partner up with somebody who maybe there was SendOutCards too, and I'm with SendOutCards, and we partner together to do a fun reel or something like that, and then get on, promote our email list on that reel. But then one of those followers starts following me and they struggle with sugar addiction. And then they can hear about that. So there's all sorts of layers of things, or as my Aunt Diane would say, layers of things. This one also says optimize social media profiles. Use your social media platforms to promote your email list. Pin the post, share teasers of exclusive content that just go to email list members only. Include a sign-up link in your profiles. So somewhere in your profile, it shouldn't be that hard for people to sign up for your email list. And if you don't have a landing page for your email list, Busy can also do that too for you. And it can be as simple as just a one-pager. It could just be a PDF that says, here's how to be organized for the holidays. And then at the bottom, instead of giving them, here's how to be organized for the holidays, it's your sign up for my email list, and then I will send you your PDF. And Busy can deliver that for you instead of you sitting there at night trying to go through all of the people that filled out the form. Use referral programs. You can easily implement referral programs where existing subscribers can earn rewards for referring new subscribers to your email list. You decide what that's worth for you. Is it worth a $5 Starbucks gift card for every 10 people they refer? Is it worth, sending them something fun from the SendOutCards gift store? I don't know. What you don't want to do is call it a gift if you send them a 15% off coupon. That's not a gift. Make it an actual gift. I got a coupon for 10% off tires one time and a Mother's Day card from the local tire company. You better believe I paid them a little visit and taught them how to build relationships. That's not how you do it. Optimize your email content. Ensure your emails provide value and are engaging to encourage recipients to forward them to others and share them on social media, potentially reaching new subscribers. So you could even say, if you share this email, copy me. You could say, blind copy me, share this email with some friends, and you can get into a drawing for something fun. I don't know. But then you want to make sure and take care and say to people, don't just forward this to your entire email list. Like, I want to make connections with actual people that might like what I'm doing. Like, you would not share my email with an atheist. I mean, you might want to because you want them to be saved, but they're going to get real irritated because it doesn't take me long to talk about Jesus. So, And then one other one was guest blogging and content syndication. So contribute guest posts to other blogs or websites in your industry. Include a call to action directing readers to your email list. You can get booked on a podcast. If there's a podcast that you like to listen to, send that person an email or a card. You want to get booked on a podcast, send them a card with some brownies. They'll call you because nobody does that. And so those are my thoughts. But since you guys are here, first of all, thank you for coming. It's so much fun to have people here and not just record it. And what do y'all do? Y'all can take turns since there's only 2 of us and I don't want to go too long, but what do y'all do for your email list currently? How frequently do you send out a newsletter? And do you have any extra? I mean, I don't know everything about anything. So what do you have that you would add? Mary Jo, you want to go first?
Well, right now I don't have an email list. I'm actually working with my mom. I'm helping her work with email lists. So I'm learning all about everything new and all that to help build an email list for her. And then eventually an email list for myself when I get a business.
Awesome. That's perfect. And what does your mom do?
She's like, I feel like she does a lot of things, but like self-coaching and everything, all that teaching. She's very successful with that, I believe, but like she needs, reach a lot of people. So I'm helping her like with the social media stuff and trying to expand everything and build up her email list and all that.
That is awesome.
Because I know she's just so busy with, her job and trying to get her business out there more. So.
Right. Exactly. Oh, that's so good. Well, make sure I think you're in the busy group, right?
I am.
Okay. Make sure if you haven't watched Rachel's training on the email system,
that was a great training. It was amazing.
Oh my gosh. I was just like, I need to watch that again and go back and take notes and like,
yeah. I took notes. I was highlighting. I feel very confident. Like when she gives me like the information to put in the email, I feel very confident to be able to make that email for her and send it out. So I'm really excited to do that.
I know. Isn't that great? What about you, Nancy? You said you had about 100 people on your email list.
I do. And I send out, I guess you'd call it a newsletter. Whenever I post a blog post, I send it out to everybody.
Okay.
Which is, I had a new grandchild born 2 months ago. So it's been a little bit less frequent than the past few months.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to get back to once a week.
Okay.
And my blogs are typically things to do with family history. And I'm more and more writing about, I think the tagline is sharing stories and wisdom from generation to generation.
I love that. Okay, wait, I need to connect you with one of my friends. Hold on one second. Where? Oh. Okay. You and Tania need to know each other. She has a Facebook group called Academy of Legacy Leaders, a group for family history enthusiasts. She is awesome. So connect with her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got so many, and she even speaks at places about this. She's got some really, really good resources in that group too. So yeah, as soon as she said that, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I know that person. Because that's the other thing, y'all. If we're doing a lot of networking, we can connect people when they need it.
Right.
You may never send a card in your life and never be my customer. But if I can connect you with Tania and the two of you connect and that benefits both of you, then I still win. I think we've lost sight of winning means you make money. Because the laws of sowing and reaping always work. Always.
Yes.
Good or bad. Like if you're having a lot of bad things, you're like, let's double check and make sure that I'm not reaping some stuff. But sometimes bad things happen to good people. And that is part of our sharpening process. It's part of our suffering process that the Bible talks about. Suffering has all sorts of different uses and meanings and reasons. And we don't sometimes always get to know them, because I know some people that have suffered unimaginable loss. And I have nothing to say or explain to that other than God is good. He is the great Redeemer. And someday when we see his face, we will know. And that's part of the trust. It's part of the unconditional love that he has for us, that sometimes we just have to trust him.
Exactly.
And that is
difficult.
the hardest part for me because I need to know how the story ends. You know, I mean, everybody says, oh, I know how this ends. We're going to all end up in heaven and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But is it going to be really bad before? Probably.
Yes, I went through a lot of this when my mom died almost 25 years ago. And then when my husband died, it unexpected, and go to work, have a heart attack, die.
How long has it been, if you don't mind me asking?
It's been about 6.5 years.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. 57 years old. Too young. Too young.
That is yes, way
Yes.
too young. My husband
Yes.
is 61. Yes.
Yes. So I'm just trying to, I know I don't want to keep doing my day job. It's sucking the life out of me. I'm burned out. I need to do something else.
Yeah.
And I really want to move with the working with grandparents to leave a legacy. And that's what I'm looking to do. What is Moolah? Is Moolah something different than busy?
It is. So Rachel has she has several companies. She has lots of companies, but Moolah is a company. It's Moolah Marketing.
Okay.
That's where she teaches all the courses. That's where she teaches people to grow their pages and grow their audience. The purpose of Moolah is to teach you to grow your audience.
Okay.
And she has lots of different courses that do that. And the main course is Makers, which is a monthly membership where you get access to all of the courses in Moolah. And then you can also be a Moolah affiliate and earn 30% when people take one of her courses.
Okay. That makes more sense now.
Yes. And then she and Holly created Busy together. And Busy is the tech piece that everybody in Moolah needed.
Right.
Because you need to create a landing page, you need to create an opt-in, you need to create a workbook for teaching your classes, and you need to schedule out your social media.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's all very overwhelming. I've been doing it more myself. I set up my own website.
Yeah.
Back when it was a little more difficult, and I am surprised my computer didn't go out the window more than once.
Right.
But I managed it. But I'm not a techie person at all. But I have a vision for what I want to do.
Yeah.
Just how am I going to get there?
Sure.
And that's for me is really the tech end of it. But I don't want to lose my individuality in it either.
Exactly.
Right. But I definitely, I think this is a great idea of doing this for grandparents. I think it's something that in the Christian world, I know from doing family history and what I know about my ancestors, because my grandmother lived with me, so I knew everybody. I have their stories to look back on and know these people got through it because of Christ. These people, I know their stories, so I can look back because for anybody, everybody wants to know their family history, whether they realize it or not. Everybody connects with their ancestors, whether they know it or not.
Sure.
Being able to connect with those people and say, I came from those people. Those people's genes are in my body. I'm stronger than I realize.
Yes.
Well, okay, so that's great. So we spread that around to our grandchildren that we have on this earth. What happens after that? We're names and dates on paper.
Yeah.
Well, I know great grandparents because of what I was told about from them and from research. So why should we have to just disappear into time when we have stories about our lives with Christ that we can share for generations to come, whether we're here or not?
That's right. There's your commercial right there.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think
that's what everybody says. When I say that, everybody says, that's great. That's great. Okay. Yeah. How do I make it happen? That's the thing.
Well, you create a following, you start a Facebook group, you have a business page, and then you start growing those things.
Right.
And as you grow those things, maybe a course will come out of it. Maybe it's a lunch and learn. Maybe it's an ebook, something that you can turn around and monetize because you want to be able to leave your job. And yeah, that's definitely a good way to do it. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Yay.
Thank you.
See, I can't wait. We're going to revisit this in a year and you're going to be this family history person. Like, remember when we were talking about this on the Learn and Earn?
Yes. And that's what I want to do. And that's, I'm looking at how to go about making the changes. I'm probably older than you. If your husband's 61, you're probably about that age.
I'm 54. It's
okay.
about 7 years between us. Yep.
Okay. I'm 64. So it's like, I'm looking at the calendar and saying, I think I have that many years left. If I'm going to do this, I need to do this now.
Yes. Well, regardless of age, I think now is always the right time to do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because people look at me and they're like, she's not that techie. How is she teaching classes? She's growing her following every day. I mean, like, even while I was in London,
Mm-hmm.
I had so many, like, it was crazy what was coming in. And I even, let's see if I can find where I stuck it. Every morning, or I say every morning because over there we were 5 hours ahead, but every morning I would wake up and this is what my Instagram would look like: 68 new hearts and 4 new followers, 7 new followers. Like, that's what my Instagram was looking like while I was over there, because I've dialed into what people want to see and hear.
Right.
And it's a lot more Jesus than what I started with. And so I'm like, okay, I was kind of sugarcoating everything for a while, and turns out nobody wants that. And so I've found,
right, and that's what I've done too, is tone down things to do with my faith. But I feel like God is telling me, quit the toning down.
You can't do that. No, we're here to preach. And so I'm finally been able to marry the two: lead with Jesus, but also I'm helping women entrepreneurs build their income levels. So those two things have finally come together in my bio for Instagram, and helping women entrepreneurs, create more income opportunities. So usually when you see that, it's network marketing, and only one of my 8 streams of income is network marketing. And SendOutCards is just one of those companies that, I mean, honestly, our cards, you go in the grocery store and a card is $7. And it's because Hallmark has to print 4 cards for every 1 card that they sell. We don't print a card until it's already sold. So we don't have the waste factor that everybody else does, because it can look like this, where you're selling something and you send this to your entire customer base every month. This lady has been making 6 figures with Shackley for 17 years straight. She has a giant team, and she is sending cards every month. And then this is just from a friend of mine. I actually wanted to print this picture and never did. And he sent this to me today and basically just said, "Happy Thanksgiving, Sean," and preserved my own Thanksgiving picture. You think I'll ever throw this card away? No. And so when you can do this for people, they will follow you around anywhere you want. That's why I use SendOutCards, because it works for everything. Dolly, are you eating my carpet? Puppy. She is 6 months old and still thinks it's the funniest thing in the world to wait for me to get distracted. Anyway, well, I sure have enjoyed visiting with y'all. And if you are watching the replay, I would love for you to reach out to me. Please tell me if you found value in this today. And if you did, I would be honored if you would share it with a friend. If you would like to try one of my favorite income streams of the 8, the 10 card challenge is the easiest way to start. The website is 10cardchallenge.com. 10cardchallenge.com. I just ran over to GoDaddy and bought that domain for $10 when they announced the 10 card challenge, because I was like, this is going to be easier to say than the whole thing of my name and all the other stuff. So 10cardchallenge.com. You get 10 cards. You have 20 days to send them. And it's $20, y'all. And you get to send them anywhere in the world, and they cover the postage. So go make 10 people happy today. It'll change 11 lives because you're included. And I promise you'll be happier. So will they. And then when you share that with somebody else, it's actually free to become an affiliate right now. So you don't even have to pay the affiliate fee. And they will pay you $10 for every new person you show the 10 card challenge to that does it. So if you say, I can't afford the $20 for the 10 card challenge, bring 2 friends with you. And then when they buy theirs, you'll earn the $20 and then you can go do it. So with that, I'm going to end the recording and say thank you for coming. I hope this really got your wheels turning a little bit. And if you have suggestions for something you'd like to talk about for episode 3, I would be wide open to it. I think I might be messaging 2 of my friends that sell on Etsy. And we might have a little Etsy powwow next time. So stay tuned. All right. I love y'all. Have a great day and go mail some joy.